Hi, I'm Andre, and with my partner Mark, the designer, today we are researching about caviar. What's caviar? Caviar is a salted roux and a delicacy, also one of the most expensive foods in the world. And for most people, it's crazy for an idea of how does a dish that kind of looks unappetizing and just worth as much as gold. It's actually less complicated than you think. We will tell you what you need to know right now behind the golden sheets of caviar. It can be served with a spoon, a plate with a neutral material, plain white bread, or crackers. Caviar is slightly and salty, fishy delicacy, usually known for its taste and high price. For a small amount, specifically 1 ounce, it's scaled around $50 to $75. But if you want a tin, price range can come around $130 to $260. Caviar dates back in the 4th century BC and found in records from the Greek philosopher Aristotle and claimed that the roux was used in banquets. But the method and the salting and the roux was originated from Persia. To get the real stuff, caviar isn't just caviar roux from other fish. It has to be sturgeon roux, not any other fish. Later on in the Russian Tsars, it became and considered to be a luxurious and a delicacy. By the 19th century, the Russians opened an international market for the dish. The Russians weren't the only ones producing the roux. Also, Iran was also a part of it, fishing and harvesting in the South Caspian Sea. Later, caviar became popular in the 1800s when it reached America, and there also established a business so popular that it was served in saloons for free, which caused customers to buy more drinks to cope with its salty taste. And caviar was served as an appetizer in many restaurants too. Europe was also a huge buyer from the US, and most US caviars came from the Sturgeon, Delaware River. So it was free, widely popular, and what changed? Here's the thing. It was so popular that the sturgeons were overfished, and by 1910, the fish were almost extinct. Similar incidents occur when a cheap and caviar creator was overfishing, popul- polluting, and poaching in the Caspian Sea, and where many Caspian sturgeons also declined, and things had to change before all these fish completely wiped out. And note that sturgeons takes many years to reproduce, around 15 to 20 years for its first spawn. By 1988, it gained protection as an endangered species. At the beginning, black market and illegal poaching was still involved, but changes have been made throughout the years, limiting the trade and harvest of caviars on sturgeons. Today, caviars are raised in sturgeon farms and properly and expertly handled by professionals. Another interesting fact is that caviar came from few varieties. For an example, golden caviar, also known as white gold for some, it comes from the albino beluga sturgeon, and they are extremely rare, and their caviar is considered to be one of the most expensive caviars, costing $40,000 for per teaspoon. As we conclude our lesson, caviar is served mainly in a garnish in gourmet and high-end culinary dishes, and often enjoyed mainly by the richest and an expensive gift. Together, we will conclude this lesson and peace out.